to the Red Room Podcast Network.
Yo, welcome to the first episode of Pop Your Ish Podcast. I am your stupendous host, Jay Crutchfield. Make sure y'all follow me on IG. I'm here with superstar actor Chris Mayo.
Oh, man.
Pleasure to have you, brother.
Superstar.
First of all, let me pop my ish about this brother real quick. I've been knowing him for quite a while. When I did mansion parties, I was doing pool parties with Bacardi.
Yeah.
He always came and supported me. He always gave it to me real. Whenever I was doing dumb shit and fucking up, he was like that little brother that was like, hey, man, you in a better position in life, man. You got to make sure you're making better choices. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to salute you for that. I remember you called me out about having commitment issues.
Oh, man, we all do.
He called me out about it, but you know what, brother? I definitely appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
I appreciate who you are as a person, and thank you for always just being that genuine person that I needed you to be. So salute, man. So go ahead and tell the people about yourself, man, where you're from, where they can find you, and about the big projects you got coming up, man.
First of all, man, I just wanted to say I'm honored, bro, that you chose me to have me on the first episode, man.
Of course.
It means a lot, bro. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I've been in a season where I'm like questioning my purpose.
Okay.
And really asking God, like, yo, is this really what you have for me? Like, to be an actor, to be a superstar. So I think we talked last night, and I told you, like, I said, yo, even hearing you call me that, it's kind of like, it's what I need, because I believe friends need to God to send people in your life to remind you who you are.
Of course.
And he'll confirm you through other people.
Wow.
And I tell people all the time that the only blessing that God doesn't do himself, that he does through other people, is healing. And you literally, bro, you blessed me, bro, when you called me that last night, when you called me that now, bro. And I'm still taking it in, bro. So I just wanted to say thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm honored. It's a pleasure. Before we get into me, I did bring you a gift, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, we got gifts and drinks.
So we're going to keep it 100. I had to reuse this bag.
That's cool.
So this ain't jewelry.
Oh, okay.
I love you, but
it
it
got me
ain't
some
jewelry.
bling bling.
Right? No bling bling. However, I want you to, man, show the people what I got you, man. I think.
Hold on. Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Black excellence.
Facts.
Chris Mayo. Big love, homie. Big love.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Big love. All right, man. So we know that you are pursuing this acting career.
Yeah.
And so first of all, man, tell us some of the challenges that you've encountered as an up and coming actor.
Sure.
I mean, I know you've been.
Now?
Oh, of course. Hold on, man. Hold on. Cheers,
You
brother.
got the setup here. You know.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. Okay, because definitely, man. That's a.
This is good.
Yeah. So that's definitely a field that a lot of people are trying to get into. They're finding themselves jumping over a lot of hurdles. Whether it's personal stuff, whether it's professional, whether it's not having the right connections. Like, what are some things that you have encountered, and how did you overcome those?
Man, this acting joint is not for the weak. I'm gonna keep it.
I believe that.
Everything, like, it's just really about staying the course. Like, somebody told me a long time ago. They said, Chris, if you're not willing to put in at least 10 years and not see no results, then it's may not be for you. So I've always had the mindset, like, I might not make it year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4.
For sure.
And here I am. I'm on year professionally. I've been in Atlanta. This is my 7th year. This is the year of completion for me. And even now, I'm remembering, 10. Because what happens is you'll outlast the people that gave up on year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4.
And you're from North Carolina,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
So
from
okay,
North Carolina.
So you know he is from North Carolina. He moved to Atlanta to pursue his dreams. You know what I'm saying? So you got to salute that taking that leap of faith. You know?
Yeah, definitely. So I mean that's first and foremost. Like I always had that mindset. So long story short, I just try to give you the short version. So I graduated from UNCG and stop hitting this mic in 2013, December 2013. I got my degree, theater degree, in my degree in theater.
Gotcha.
With a concentration in acting. So basically, I knew I wanted to move to Atlanta because while I was in college, I was an extra in the Hunger Games.
Oh, okay.
Now, mind you, I wanted it so bad. I'll never forget it. I drove from Greensboro, North Carolina to Atlanta just to be an extra on the Hunger Games. And for those who don't know,
probably making like $84 an hour or something like that.
No.
What?
How about 8?
Oh, less than minimum wage.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So they pay you 8 for the first, I believe, like 10 hours, right? And then the rest of it, I think, then you go in a time and a half after 10 hours. Damn. So I drove from North Carolina to Atlanta, had no bread to get hotel, slept in my car because we didn't get off set till like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Slept in my car, got up around 7, drove back to North Carolina. That's how bad I wanted it. So I think, excuse me, I think it's about, really asking yourself, how bad do you want it? Because those are the sacrifices that I made.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I moved down here. So let me tell you how that happened. So I graduate, and then it's December 13th, right?
Gotcha.
Right? I don't have a room at my uncle's house. I'm staying with my uncle, right? And I love my uncle to death, but it's not like he was like, yo, take as much time as you need. This is your room. It wasn't that type of vibe.
The unparalleled craftsmanship of Heaven's Door Straight Rye Whiskey, co-created in partnership with Bob Dylan, flows from this custom-made French oak barrel, which is key to balancing the smoothness and spice of our award-winning rye. The wood for our barrel finish is sourced from the mountainous regions of France and air-dried for 3 years, preserving delicate flavor compounds more completely than the harsher method of kiln drying. Our barrels are uniquely tall, meaning more whiskey on wood contact than traditional barrels. The shape, combined with the porous grain of the French oak, means more elegant flavor infusion. Our rye spends 6 years in American oak, imparting strong, bold flavors like vanilla and cream soda, which are balanced by a secondary finish for 6 months in French oak barrels that imbue our rye with subtle, silky notes. This one-of-a-kind barrel finishing process results in a smoother, more approachable rye with notes of orange peel, coriander, and spice. You'll find dedicated artistry on and inside every bottle of Heaven's Door Straight Rye Whiskey.
It wasn't that type of vibe.
Okay.
It was like more so like I just felt the pressure that I had to be on my own because I've been on my own since I was 16, really. I grew up without my mom or my dad. My grandparents raised me.
Oh, wow.
When they was 68.
Okay.
And, I was an infant. So anyway, I'm like, all right, Chris, what you going to do? So literally, went through New Year's, did all of that. I went to Jacksonville. My best friend, Arthur, his wife to this day, she had a friend, right? Her friend had a sister that lived in Atlanta. So peep this. I meet them on New Year's, right? I had been talking to the friend for a little bit, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
But we didn't even work out. But anyway, not even a month later, I pull up to the A. I had an interview at Ruth's Chris. Never forget this. Scheduled the interview. Packed my car. I just had it scheduled. I didn't even have the job, my guy. I just had it scheduled. Packed my car. I had a 97 Acura. It was red. All right, boom. Shot over to the A. Did the interview. Crushed the interview. He hired me, right? So now I got a car full of all my stuff. I got a job. I ain't got no crib. Now it's January in the A.
Damn.
It's colder than the mother.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
So my ass thought I was gonna really sleep in my car. Man, I pulled up at Lennox, bruh. It was about 11 o'clock. That officer was like, you can't sleep here. You got to move. So now I'm
You gotta
like,
vacate the premises.
Right. I'm like, oh man. So I'm like, all right. So then I remember I said a prayer. I said, God, I made a mistake. I said, I'll humble myself, even though my uncle doesn't, quote unquote, necessarily want me there. Like I said, like, this is your room, like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
I'll go find out, stay wherever I can until, I get enough bread to have my own place. So I said, cool. What can you do tonight? Because I ain't had no bread. I had like $200.
Yeah.
So I said, let me call old girl who I was talking to, my best friend's, my wife's friend, and I said, yo, I know we just met, and I know your sister just met me on New Year's, but can I just crash at her crib just for one night, and I'll go back to Durham tomorrow? Bro, I get there, right? She like, did you get the job? I'm like, yeah, I got there around 11:30. I was like, yeah. She said, yeah. I said, I got the job. She goes in the kitchen, bro, and she grabs a key and hands me the extra house key and says, you can stay at my house as long as you until you get your place on my couch. And remember what I said before I started my story. I said, God uses people to bless people. The only time he doesn't need a person to bless another person is through healing.
That's right.
So, bro,
That's right.
I knew it was God, that it was like I was supposed to be in Atlanta. Because, like, but that's crazy. Like, how many people meet a new out of, don't even know him, and it's like, bruh,
That's tough.
I ain't even her dude. I'm her sister's dude, quote unquote. And I ain't even know her sister. And she was like, bruh, you can stay on my couch. And then took me 2 months. I got my crib, and then here I am 7 years later, about to close on a 4-bedroom house next month. Man.
Okay, salute.
And thank you, bro. And literally, bro, God has been good to me, bro.
That's good, man. That's good. And I believe nothing but great things are in store for you, man. What projects you got that are currently right now that people can go view to kind of see some of your work? And because I know definitely, man, we want to see where you started. You know what I'm saying? Whether it is just an extra, whether it is just like you're a stand-in. I mean, this is stuff that people need to see. They got to understand that that's part of the grind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I say, man, even with my movie that I'm producing right now, most of that's coming out of my pocket. Even though I got an investor, you know what I'm saying? But I still got to work, be away from my kids. I still got to travel. I got to make that money because I got to think long term because I want to have something to pass down to my kids. You know what I mean? But exactly, man. But what are some things? Where can people go see some of your stuff, and how can they keep in contact with you to know what you got going on?
Yeah. So the most, I guess you could say, like, my most prominent role that I have the most lines in is Murder Calls Season 3 Episode 1.
Hold on, repeat that. We want to make sure they go check that out.
It's Murder Calls Season 3 Episode 1.
Got you. Okay.
Go check that out. Tears from My Mother. It's on Hulu. You can watch it from YouTube. It's like $3. But pretty much that's my biggest role, where I had lines. I'm the main character of the show. It's on Investigation Discovery Channel. And for those who watch the reenactment joints, where they because a lot of women be watching them joints, like, for real. They be on it. They love and like. So that's one joint. I did it for my man. I did Homicide Hunter, the Homicide Hunter episode. Dang, man, what is that episode? Gunmetal. I think that's the one. Metal on Metal. That's what it's called. Metal on Metal. I think it's like season 5 or something like that.
Okay.
I had a speaking role in that. And then that was actually my first speaking role. Murder Chose Me, actually.
Gotcha.
No. So, and then I did Murder Chose Me. Shout out to my man John. He was a star of John Nicholson. Super cool dude. I think his last name is Nicholson, but yeah, he's a star. Murder Chose Me, black guy.
Gotcha.
He's out in Cali, but anyway, I never forget it. So we shoot a lot of those reenactment shows. Those all get shot in Tennessee.
Okay.
Believe it or not, Knoxville. So shout out to Amy. for casting me over there at gosh, what is that? What is that casting company? I can't think of the casting company, but shout out to Amy who cast those shows. If you look at the casting of that, it'll pull up. But anyway, they've been showing me love, and what I learned is like when you do like a lot of these directors and casting directors, they do the same project or they know each other.
Yeah.
So one of my biggest advice that I'm gonna give a young actor is like always like be yourself, be respectful, and make sure that the people on set like you. Meaning they like to work with you because you're easy to work with. Absolutely. So when I got on set, I spoke to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like from,
of course, as you should. From the
extras to the grip to the director to every single body I said hello to, and I learned that.
Make sure y'all taking notes now.
Yeah, definitely. I learned that because I heard Beyonce still does that. And I said, I'm no bigger than Beyonce, so I want to make sure I speak to everybody. I want to show everybody love. And then I remember going on set, and this is, like I said, this is Murder Chose Me, episode 1, actually. I'm in the first episode of Murder Chose Me. But anyway.
I see why.
So it was so funny because, like, I think it was, like, high schoolers or whatever. But they was, so let me tell you how God worked. I'm being an extra in the Hunger Games, right? So now I'm an extra. Now I got a speaking role and I have extras in my scene. So they was looking at me like, oh my gosh, like, can I talk to him? Like, because they get a little nervous. And I'm like, of course. Like, I don't ever want to be that actor. I'm never going to be that actor that extras can't talk to. Of course. Because I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and you just want to be, you want to talk, you just want to engage with that celebrity or who that person is. Just as a human. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think being on set, I do remember Jennifer, who's the main character of the Hunger Games?
I don't know. That's really not my stilo, but
I'm about to pull it up. She was a sweetheart.
For sure.
What's her name? I'm about to pull it up right now.
And while you're looking that up, man, we got a couple of questions that's coming in, and people want to get your answer on. So let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Here we go. Here it is right here. Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
Sweetheart. She was the first celebrity. No, I'm lying. Kevin Hart was the first celebrity that I was in the presence of as an extra. Okay. Who talked to me and showed me love. So it was dope that they showed me love. But anyway, that's pretty much what it is, man. It's just just being humble, and those are the projects that I've been in. So if y'all want to check those out, I think I mentioned them all. So yeah. Yeah. So make sure y'all go support my brother, man. This is a black king right here. He's always been, let's say, a solid dude, and I like to support solid dudes who stand down on their dreams. And we got a couple of ladies that had some questions that we want to kind of get your opinion on. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and throw this out there real quick. Okay. First of all, what is your biggest turn on and turn off in a woman? My biggest turn on in a woman. See, I got a foot fetish. I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay. Yeah, I suck some toes too. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I love sucking pedicure toes. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Especially it's the summertime, that white.
Yeah, I love getting foot jaws more than I love getting head sometimes. Sir. You can jab me out with your feet, baby. I'm good.
Sir. Oh, we going there?
I'm just saying. We popping that itch today. We popping that itch today, baby. Popping that itch today.
So I definitely it's the feet. Okay. It's the turn on. Okay. I can't even like date a woman, let alone like sleep with a woman who got ugly feet.
Yeah.
Like, I just
can't you're right.
I'm another turn on is teeth. I'm really big on teeth. Okay. Like I ain't even gonna lie, like one of the Jones that I used to mess with, bro, she was so bad. I'm talking about like on IG, like thousands of followers. Like, I hope she's not watching this. But anyway,
she probably will.
Man, she had the side tooth missing.
Oh my God.
And I was like, and see, I got all of mine.
Yeah, for sure.
But she had the side tooth missing, and I'm like, oh man. I was like, bro, I couldn't. It was hard. I ain't gonna lie, but I couldn't wipe it. I couldn't wipe it, bro. I was like, bro, and then so one day she hit me, right, and then like, yo, I'm too blood. I'm a Leo, so here she hit me. She was like, she said, yo, I got these shoes, these new shoes. They was like glitter. Those little heels. She got pretty feet too.
Yeah.
And, I was like, oh, I was like, okay, that was nice. I said, how much were they? She was like, you don't want to know. She hit me with the 1,200. I text back and said, yo, you could have spent that on your mouth. Yo,
for
like,
real, you could have got a tooth for that.
Right.
You could have got a tooth
I
for
ain't gonna lie, yo, that was mean. It said.
But you spoke the truth.
Speaking the truth.
Absolutely, and popping your ish. Well, first of all, brother, I want to say it was a pleasure having you, man. We're going to go ahead and close out this interview, man. Let's go ahead and give him 1 Mayo minute. I want y'all to follow his IG page, stay inspired, close us out with 1 Mayo minute.
You know what's funny? I was going to do a 1 Mayo minute on my page with you in it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
we can still do it.
And we still,
yeah.
But I'm glad I had one ready already in the chamber.
Okay.
So here we go. Here we go. The timer is all right. It's about to be on 18. All right, cool. Yeah. So 1 Mayo minute. Have friends that can identify who you are even when you can't. So even when you feel down or you feel like you're not enough or you feel like the career path, look who's lighting your fire. Okay? Look who's sparking you. If they not lighting your fire, if they not sparking you and they dimming your light or turning down your fire and putting water on your fire, they got to go. Because real friends hype you up. Real friends support your dream. Real friends can see who you are before you even get there because they see the vision. And even if they don't see the vision, they love you enough to believe.
Absolutely.
To believe in the vision.
Absolutely.
So take a look at your circle. And like I said, look who's hyping you up. And look who's calling who you really are. And I appreciate you for calling me a superstar because that's who I am. And I'm going to start believing it 1 Mayo minute.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for tuning in to the first episode of Pop Your Ish Podcast. I guarantee this is going to hit 1 million views. I ain't even going to lie. I'm speaking into existence right now. The best new actor, Chris Mayo, coming soon. Jabari Crutchfield, the best new actor, coming soon. This podcast is finna take off. Shout out to the Red Room. If y'all want to tune in, follow my IG page, follow my brother Chris Mayo, and stay locked in. Pop Your Ish anytime. Peace.